welcome to Tech Forward. My name is Shreya and I work as an HR generalist at Aratov Technologies. And today we have four special guests with us. We have Shreyas, we have Anagha, we have Bhavika, and we have Avishkar. And all of them are recent graduates. And today's episode is going to be all about your first experience into corporate right after you graduate. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be special for all of us. Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Forward, and I'll be your host today. Could you please quickly introduce yourselves?
Okay, sure. So, hello, Shreya. I'm Shreyas, and it's been like 7 months I'm working in Aritov Technologies, and I work here as a software engineer.
Okay.
Hello, Shreya. Myself, Bhavika. It's been like more than 3 months here at Erito, and I'm working as a software engineer.
Hello, I'm Anika and I have joined Aridove since about 5 months.
Hello, my name is Avishkar. I have been working in Arito since last 3 months and as a software engineer.
Okay, perfect. So, welcome everyone. So, let's start with the very basic question. I know all of you have been recently graduated from your college. So, what set of expectations did you had in your mind? Because movies, LinkedIn, seniors who have graduated, they make like a certain set of expectations in your mind. So, what was your expectation when you were in the college? That how corporate will be?
The most of the expectation was from like watching movies. Like the person sits continuously for hours working
Uh-huh.
on the desk.
Yeah.
He takes only minimal breaks
Mm-hmm.
and very structured way.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for me, it was like LinkedIn, whatever LinkedIn showed me, fancy laptops and coffee mugs, bags, and everything. So I used to think that everything is polished and everyone knows what they're doing, like what they're saying, and everything. But later on, I realized everybody's human. Like, it's okay.
Uh, from movies and LinkedIn, I've seen that it's very formal and fast-paced life. But after coming here, I realized that it's less being constantly busy than more being consistent, professional, and accountable every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I used to think like coming to into a corporate office, it was always about wearing crisp suits and
Mm-hmm.
like formal clothes and
Yes,
everything.
absolutely.
But after joining Aritova, like I think that is, the case is different over here,
Mhm.
and also like the environment over here is more like chill vibe. Yeah. So
Absolutely. So during your first week, what was that moment or some incident that happened where you thought this is not what I was expecting in a corporate?
okay, so when I joined here, my first week was like I used to feel kind of like left out
Mm-hmm.
because the whole place was new to me,
Mm-hmm.
and but eventually like I started talking with my colleagues and everything was okay. Like the people here, they were like really good, and also there used to be music every time in the office whenever like there was breaks. Like I used to approach people and everyone was like great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in adding to that point, same that wasn't expected that every Friday we'll have movies in that chill moment because it's kind of weekend. And yes, at the very first week, it's something which I get acquainted with the office
Mm-hmm.
environment and the people. So, yeah, like slowly, it was get it up.
It was definitely the movies for me. Friday movie, that too in office, it is not expected at all. I have never heard it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that everybody was chilling at the end of the day, and there was a movie, and there was like lounge area, and like we were just chilling. That was something different.
It was the music because like when you come to the office, usually in a very serious mood, but like the music help us feel a little slow and
Mm-hmm.
chill. That was the moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So anyone still romanticizing on what they had thought about in the college and what your life is today?
Not
No.
particularly.
Perfect. So let's talk about the actual adjustments that you did. So what's like evident difference you can see from your college schedules to your corporate schedule, and not just work wise but overall.
Like, the first thing was sleep. In college we were like stay up late and which like we'll catch up on sleep later,
Mhm.
because the structure was not like we have classes today, we will not have classes tomorrow, so we can catch up on sleep later.
Mhm.
But nowadays it feels like if I have a proper sleep, the day will go good, like better than like staying up late and
Mhm.
getting up a bit heavy.
Okay.
Yes, I think in college it was more like you can choose when to study, you can choose when to sleep and chill. It's up to you. But now it's more like there is a calendar and you have to
Mhm.
follow it, and it's not even bad. It's like structured. Like you have more routine now, like better
Mhm.
sleep quality and like better overall
Mhm.
life.
So any significant change from semester deadlines to weekly or daily deadlines that you can see? Like how do you cope up with it? Because of course you are deployed on projects, you do various things. So when you were in college, you were just like, okay, one semester and you're done. But now you have weekly or daily deadlines. So how do you guys deal with
Uh, that is actually the difference came. In college, it was flexible that you shape your day, but
it? Mm-hmm.
here, corporate life is structured, and the rhythm of the day involves the people also.
Mm-hmm.
So here, it's not only managing the work, but again the time and energy too. So that difference I got in terms of deliverables.
I can say that like we in corporate we should know how to manage it, like manage the uncertainty. Yeah.
So anything specific, like a person or something that helped you adjust from college to corporate in your initial days specifically?
Okay, so you mean initially like we came to this company and what happened after that?
Yeah, so
Okay.
something that helped you adjust according to the environment, any person or any
Yeah.
specific routine that you follow.
It's definitely the people around me who really get help me in the early days of
Mm-hmm.
here, and my team, my senior colleagues, my colleagues, they really helped me to make the transition easier from campus to corporate. And one thing also I've learned that it's comfortable to ask questions and pretend to be that
Mm-hmm.
you know some everything.
So did you initially ask any silly questions that you were like, okay, it's silly, but I should ask?
Yes, I at moments I felt that asking that silly question would be there, but they actually made me comfortable. That
Mm-hmm.
yeah, any question can come to your mind, and it is good to ask questions
Mm-hmm.
rather than pretending that you know everything.
Absolutely.
For me, it was my seniors, my mentor, and like my colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the small tea breaks or the games that we play in office, Uno or Sequence, they were like refreshing for me. They made me get used to this new life. And also, as Bhavika said, the questions thing, it was for me like they were encouraging, and like for me there was a transition, so they would assume that I don't know and they would tell me, and which helped me like in a long run, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely my mentor, because when I joined, he did not make me feel like, okay, you are junior, I am the senior, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
They made us feel like, okay, you are learning new things. You can ask questions, you can ask any silly questions, and like we'll give you the answer. We'll explain everything to you. So that was the mentor helped me through it.
So any piece of advice that stuck with you and you still use it?
There was one. My mentor told me how we can solve a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It had three steps, like what is the problem, and further on, and which I still, when I get confused or the problem is too big to solve, I get through those steps, and it has stuck around.
That's nice.
That one piece of advice I would say is they told me that do solve every thing at your level. When there would be certainly something big, you can reach out, but try to take ownership and solve it at your level. So that's how you will learn
Mm-hmm.
better.
Yeah. So it was all about like how you communicate like with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Like the problem might be small, but if you're not able to explain the problem,
Mm-hmm.
then you might not get the solution. Yeah.
Absolutely. And any silly incident that happened initially, which you can laugh about right now?
I was checking few of the changes in the production, like
Mm-hmm.
on the UI level, but it was just that I haven't deployed the code, and I was like, for I just wasted my 2 to 3 hours on it, and I was just checking like why the UI is not changing,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so that was the only thing that makes me laugh every time.
Mine is we were supposed to. I won't get into technical technicality, but there were some changes that I was making, and they were supposed to reflect on UI, but they were not, and I was not getting why. I was so confused and worried that maybe I'm doing something wrong, and I was like so into my head. And then my senior was like, did you change the, like, there was a toggle button that I was supposed to turn on and off, and I was like, no, that is like,
Like
how
the
did I?
silliest
And
moment.
still now, every time I do it, I remember that I'm like, I'm not going to repeat it
Exactly,
again.
exactly. I mean, moments like these teach you a lot.
In my case, the same as Shreyas, because when I was uploading the code, it was like I was getting error, but I was not able to rectify like what specific error it was, and it was just a space that was accidentally put in the username, and like we spent hours on it.
So, if you could go back in time and tell one thing to your college version, what would it be? Any one piece of advice or anything that you were worrying when you were in college, but now you don't need to worry about.
I would tell myself to relax. I would tell myself
Absolutely.
to like calm down a little, and I'll just tell, if you have any questions, just ask. Be it any question, like no question is stupid. And you might think that everyone knows what they're doing or what they're saying, but everyone is googling something. So everyone is in this like a stage of learning, and you are too. So it's okay. You have to relax. That's all.
If I'll just get an opportunity to go back to my first day here, then I'll definitely say this one line to myself, that live that fullest. It's very special day. It's very exciting. The first day at work. Again, somewhat nervous because you're entering into the new chapter of your life. You may get to see new people, new place. So yeah, by time, that thing will all be at right place. So
Things take time. So I think that everything that is like we are assigned with, we just don't have to worry about, and everything has a solution. So someday or the other, the
Mhm.
problem will be solved. Yeah.
And one thing that you wish that college would have prepared you for when you enter the corporate.
Okay, so it was about the uncertainty I talked about. They just teach us about how things will be, like how you have to do the coding and everything, but they never teach us the basic thing, like how to manage your things. Like
Mhm.
if you get three tasks at the same time, then how you should give time to like the first task and third. Like they don't teach us about the prioritizing our work and everything. So I think that that is the most crucial thing that the college should teach, because in corporate we have to do multitasking, and yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
yeah, in adding to that, in corporate we have multitasking. That means we have to be master of none, but jack of many, like
Mhm.
that. So in college it was they in college we can get to know what's the work, but in corporate we can get to know how we can do that work. So that's the difference.
Okay. Uh, Same as Shreyas, because in college we are learning all the technical things, but when we are burdened with multiple tasks, how to organize them, how to schedule different tasks, and like completing them within time, that is not what is taught during college.
Absolutely, absolutely agreed. I mean, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. So, before we end this podcast, we'll quickly do a rapid fire. So, starting with you, Avishkar, coffee or chai to survive your workday?
Coffee.
First thing that you bought with your salary?
First thing was a flute.
Okay. One app or tool that you cannot work without?
uh, Pomodoro timer.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. So, Anagha, next is for you. Best part of adulting.
My own money. My own money.
And worst part?
My own money.
Okay. So, college you versus corporate you. Who do you think will win the argument?
Corporate me.
Okay. And one word to describe your first week here.
It was very nervous, maybe nervous. Yeah.
Okay. So, Bhavika, next is for you. Most used emoji in your work chats.
That sparkle.
Oh, so do I. I use the same emoji. Okay. What's saved as your emergency snack at your desk?
It's biscuits.
Okay. And first corporate jargon that you had to Google.
Jargon. End of the day.
EOD.
Yeah.
Okay. Shreyas, next
Yeah.
is for you.
Yeah.
Weekend plans right now, and be honest.
Yeah, so I'll be going at my friend's house.
Uh,
Like we'll be partying at night, listen
nice.
to good songs, and yeah, that's it.
Nice. And are mornings or your enemy or your friend?
Mornings, like I wake up at 7 a.m. So I think I like mornings.
And one app or tool you can't work without.
It's Cursor.
Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. So that's it for Tech Forward this week. Stay tuned for more interesting podcasts.